I'm Craig Elliott and you're watching SteeldogsTV.
Saturday, November 21st, and the Bradfield Brewery Sheffield Steeldogs were out to try and win their fourth home game in a row against the Telford Tigers. They were also out to try and end a lengthy losing streak against the reigning League and Cup champions. We joined the action in the first minute of the game. Steeldogs in the blue home shirts. Ozas makes a good break down the ice. Corhorn with a shot, saved, Squires with a rebound to make it 1-0 to just 38 seconds. It took Telford less than 2 minutes to equalise. Plant carrying the puck down the wing and finding Joe Miller for 1-1. In the 15th minute of the first period, the Tigers found themselves on the power play. And after a lot of good work, it was Silverthorne with a tip from the Bebea shot in front of the net. A couple of minutes later and the Steeldogs were back on level terms. Hayward pass setting up Stano Lashek in the slot to make it 2-2. Into the second period and the Tigers really started turning the screw. Great control, great puck possession, really making the Steeldogs work. And eventually Zabo with a backhander to beat Sedler for 3-2. Once again, the Dogs managed to score a quick equaliser. Good work by Ash Calvert, persisting on chasing the puck, setting up Craig Elliott for his first goal of the season. Craig obviously excited about that one. Now it was the Tigers' turn to strike back quickly. And as they break, Zabo on the wing hits the water bottle for 4-3. The next goal was another one for the Tigers. Novak setting up Plant, beating Daly in one that he'll probably want back. 5-3 to the Tigers at this point. into the final period, and the Steeldogs were very much still going for it. Tom Squires carrying the puck into the zone. And guess who's there? Good old Red Gloves himself, Arnoldo Esposas, to make it 5-4. Telford showed no signs of letting up. And the shot from distance is a rebound that Callum Bowley buries to make it 6-4. Chasing a 2-goal deficit, the Steeldogs then found themselves trying to kill a penalty. After a lengthy period of Telford puck control, the goal was credited to Joe Miller with a tip in front. At 7-4 down, the Steeldogs may have been guilty of switching off a little. Good work from Silverthorne and Sarbo leads to the ex-Cardiff Devil bagging his hat-trick, and a final score of 8-4 to the visitors. After a strong start to the game, the Steeldogs find themselves on the wrong end of an 8-4 scoreline after a poor second session. After the match, we spoke to Andy Hirst and Craig Elliott to get their thoughts on the night. So we're joined by Andy Hirst. So Andy, a 8-4 loss to Telford in a game that was probably closer than that for most of the night. Where did it go wrong?
I think we just overcommitted towards the end, and they put it away because they're lethal in front of net. But we had no choice. We were trailing game with 10 minutes left, so we've got to go for it. Or you don't want to sit back and lose. You might as well lose by 4 than lose by 2.
Okay, they've got some real quality, and particularly on the power play. How do you try and stop a power play unit as good as theirs?
We've got to collapse to net, and we've kind of got to give it. We've got to keep them to outside, and there's always going to be a guy we're going to leave open, but we've got to get his sticks in passing lanes and bodies in shooting lanes, and just keep working hard and try and outwork them, jump on them if they mishandle it or they've got us back to us.
Okay. The second period, again, was probably a downfall. What is it about the second period? We come out well, come back well in the third, but the second seems to be a real thorn in our side.
I'm not sure. I think, yeah, you're right. We did go behind, but when we were at 3-3, just before it went to 4-3, I thought we were extremely unfortunate, and we kind of pressed on. They dropped Zeds and they got another one. We've got a bad track record with second periods, but I thought up until that point we'd had a really good second period today. Okay. And last off, we've got a new feature, so we've asked for a question for you via Twitter. Right. So this one's coming from Phil Armour, so thank you, Phil. So Phil asks, after the changes of ownership, the change of ownership here, what changes would you like to see and why? Nice, easy one for you. It's a tough question. What you usually, as players, our job is to come in and deliver on the ice, work hard, make our fans proud. Just hope to get a few more people through the door overall, and however that may happen, whether it comes from schemes that the ownership are doing or advertising or anything, we just need more people through the door at the minute. So hopefully they'll pick up a little bit.
Okay, thanks Andy, and thanks Phil. Okay, joined by Craig Elliott. So Craig, first goal of the season tonight. How good does it feel to get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, it's good. It's been a long time coming. Had a few chances here and there. Just got to bear down and take your chances, really. But it's nice to get off the mark. Hopefully more to come. But we didn't win tonight, and that's the main thing. So come back tomorrow and come back stronger. So.
Okay, and in terms of the game, kind of where do you think it went wrong? Where do you think kind of Telford took us to pieces?
I don't know. They had a few bad calls here and there. Things went their way with a few penalties and things like that. you know, if they go our way, the game's different. You know, we were still in it at 6-4. Bounces go the wrong way. We worked hard. I made good chances. You know, it's just one of them things. We come to work. If it happens, it happens. I feel like this was probably our best chance to beat them, and we should have beat them tonight. But you know, it didn't work out. We'll come back stronger tomorrow and make sure we're on for it. You know, it's just the way it goes.
Okay. We keep finding ourselves kind of talking about bad second periods, and again tonight, it's really kind of where it went wrong.
Yeah, it does.
What is it about the second period?
I don't know. I think we get like lulled into a false sense of security, and we think, oh, we've done really well here. We can let off again, but we're not good enough to let off. We need to come all 3 periods, and when we do that, we'll start beating teams a lot more regularly and, you know, frequently. I think it's a bit we just slack off a little bit and do the silly little things instead of putting the puck behind and going to work and, you know, playing to our strengths. You know, as soon as we start doing those little things, when you're tired, when you make mistakes, we'll be back. We'll be thereabouts. So here it goes.
Okay. And in terms of your line, the grind line, as it's always been known, now you've got Woody on there instead of Gibbo. Is it more an offensive threat, more of a defensive powerhouse? How does Coach compare to Lloyd?
No comment.
Think carefully.
No comment. No, he's different. Like you say, Lloyd works hard, but you know, Woody's just a bit smarter. You know, he's been around a long time. He picks up them little areas where, you know, you think, wow, I didn't even realise he was there. Like tonight, he'll come up the boards and he's always there for support. He's always off there and he's giving you a shout, and he knows what to do. It's making us more effective, you know, and all 3 lines are chipping in now and getting goals. It can only be positive for the team. So we've all got 3 balanced lines. I think it's working. We just, like you say, it's just as soon as we start clicking and the little things come together, we'll take teams to pieces. So it's good. But I miss Lloyd.
Thanks, Craig, and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Cheers.